Now on One, after a harsh reality check, Sarah's forced to confront the truth about her relationship with Daniel in Shortland Street.
There are some things you need to know.
We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Yeah, I know that, and I also know what I have to do.
Sarah Potts?
And, this is Daniel, my son.
One day you'll thank us, mate.
You are not my father! You did not talk to me!
We had no choice!
And you are not my mother! Never have been and never will be!
Do you want to handle that?
I can manage, thank you.
But not at work now, you know.
I know, so you don't have to start undermining nurses for about, 15 minutes.
Since when do I undermine nurses?
Since making a big deal out of Tracy's slip-up.
So what's a little hypocrisy between sisters, right?
I thought you liked leaving work talk at work.
Oops, so I do. See you back at the bull ring.
Hi.
What is the purpose of your visit?
I wanted to clarify that Shortland Street is still my first choice for surgical work. Thought before accepting any bookings elsewhere, I'd consult with you.
Oh.
Didn't want you to think you couldn't use me or that I'd already been snapped up, anything like that.
I thought you understood I have no further work for you.
At this time, but perhaps in future.
If there is any change in the situation, I will let you know.
Thank you.
However, I don't anticipate such a change.
Okay then.
Hold still.
I am.
Well done. Looking good.
Did you sleep?
Well, what do you care?
I heard you come in. I wanted to see how it went, but you'd already gone to bed. Breakfast and then we'll get going, eh?
Sure. Are you coming?
I am your mother, whether you like it or not.
TK is enough.
You're my son and I love you and I'm going to be there.
Okay, here's the deal. Daniel qualifies to apply for diversion because it's his first offence.
Then what?
It's at the discretion of the police prosecutor, but basically if they think there's a chance of you learning your lesson, you avoid a conviction.
For dealing in stolen property. A conviction which would prevent you from travelling to some countries, a conviction which you would have to reveal to all future employers.
I get it.
Yeah, I hope you do.
If you get diversion, court will decide what's appropriate in the way of reparation.
Fines and stuff.
And community service, probably. But to get diversion, you have to cooperate fully and tell them everything they want to know. Understood?
Yeah, of course.
Just be honest with them.
Including who gave you the stolen gear.
Good morning.
Yes.
The spinal tumour resection booked for next Tuesday. Looks very complicated, don't you think?
Yes.
The notes make fascinating reading, I would say.
I've read them many times.
Taking the work home with you, no doubt.
Yes.
I'm also known to burn the midnight oil.
Any chance of having what you're having?
You'd like a cup of herbal tea?
Yes, please.
However, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Wouldn't you agree, Libby?
No, Chris is not a dull boy. No way at all.
How do you unwind, Gabrielle?
Why?
I mean, what's your secret?
I don't have a secret.
Well, you always seem so calm and centered.
Oh.
It's intriguing. I mean, what are your plans for after work today, for instance? If I'm not being too bold.
I have no plans.
Nor have I.
No, wait. There is something. I know there is.
Well, it mustn't be that important if you've forgotten it.
Palindromes. Palindrome primes.
Excuse me?
There's a live online forum after work tonight.
Palominos?
Palindromes read the same backwards as they do forwards, Libby. A numerical example would be 131, which is also a prime number.
Well, you don't say.
Yes, that's what I'm doing after work.
10,301.
10,501.
10,601.
11,311.
Whoa, is it getting hot in here or is it just me?
I have to go.
You gigs are too much.
Or too little in this case.
Oh, no. You two are made for each other.
Perhaps I was too obvious.
I think with Gabrielle, obvious is a plus.
Morgan, do you have something to tell me?
No, do I?
Apparently you just worked through your break to help prep a patient for surgery.
I know, but Luke asked really nicely. Otherwise, Mr. Foley's let collie would have been delayed a second time.
It doesn't matter how nicely they ask you, the answer has to be no.
What about when you did it? What's that about? Aloha, would you go give Mrs. Mason's IV aids, please? Okay, but I'm only saying, I do respect what you're trying to do.
Thank you.
I'll try harder.
I could throttle Maxwell Avia. What's it now? Oh, solidarity's hard work now, thanks to him, smarmy git. Once more, with feeling. The swine, much better.
I know what's wrong with Gabrielle.
Wrong with her?
Apart from her Asperger's, erratic decision-making, skittish behaviour, don't worry. It's not personal.
What then?
It's Luke Derville. He's got her in a bit of a tiz. He's keen, so is she.
Do you know this how?
Open your eyes. They're so hot for each other, it's almost embarrassing.
He does seem to be her preferred opponent in chess. Not that that means anything.
Well, I just heard them doing some kind of mathematical mating call.
Mathematical?
Yeah, I've never heard numbers sound so dirty. And then, bam, she was out of there like a scolded cat.
Nerves, I suppose.
I know. Poor thing.
How are you going with your mental health worker? Great, she's lovely. It's good. Actually, Bianca raised the subject of me going back to work. Really?
Well, legally I'm allowed to, and she thinks it'll be good for me.
Absolutely. The sooner you get back to normal, the better.
What do you think, Tanya?
What?
About me going back to work?
No way. I mean, why would you? You know, when the workplace is so stressful with all this doctors versus nurses stuff, you don't need that kind of pressure.
I suppose not.
What?
I'll be right back.
You could have been more supportive.
Oh, think about it, Mum. It wouldn't work.
He's good looking, I'll give him that.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, come on. Don't pretend you haven't noticed.
Well, if you like that kind of thing.
Last time I checked, you did.
As a doctor, however, he is super arrogant.
So I hear. I hear he's getting quite a few pairs of knickers and a twist.
Not mine, thank you.
If you say so.
Gabrielle.
Look.
Lunching, I see. I was wondering how you might feel about dinner.
It's 12:29 p.m.
Dinner this evening, I mean, with me.
Oh.
Fine wine, good food, intelligent conversation. What better way to relax after a day in the operating theatre?
I've registered for that online forum.
Perhaps tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow? I can't.
The forum?
Palindrome Primes.
I thought that was tonight.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Gabrielle would love to have dinner with Luke, wouldn't you?
But I said I was busy.
I'm sure your prime numbers are going to be the same next time you look. Or do they get together and multiply?
Very good.
Come on, let him buy you dinner, for goodness sake.
Gabrielle.
Yes?
We need you in theatre. Severe head and facial injuries resulting from a horse riding accident.
I'll need operating room 1.
I'm available, of course.
Good. And a maxillofacial specialist?
Where's Chris?
No, page Dr. Fredericks.
Okay.
Surely Chris is the ideal choice to assist if available.
Yeah, he's just heading to the IV so I can call him.
No, Dr. Fredericks will do it.
But if he's second best?
He is not.
How are his oxygen sets?
88% on 6 litres.
Okay, so you had tetanus boost and antibiotics?
Yeah, we're good to go.
All right. We're sending you up to the theatre now, Mr. Taylor. Your horse is giving you a bit of a stomping, but you're doing great. All right, hang in there. Thanks. Thanks. That was a nasty one.
Yeah, poor guy. Really hope they can save his eye.
Yeah, me too. Nice work.
Could I get you to sign off on this morphine? It's comminuted fracture of the fibula.
Okay. Hello, Mrs. Whitford. Sorry for the delay. I'm Dr. RV. I'll just get you sorted with some pain relief, eh?
Thank you, Doctor.
I can do that.
That's okay. I'll go it. Then we'll get you transferred to a ward, and you're in luck. We have the best nurses in the country. Well, just between you and me, I have to say that, although doing me over in the staff room. Isn't that right, Tanya? All right. There. That morphine should make it feel better.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
My pleasure. Be back in a sec.
Jay, what a nice guy. Well, maybe he is if you give him half a chance.
I wouldn't spit on him if he was on fire. I'll make a cup of tea, shall I?
Yeah, good.
Daniel,
Okay.
do you want a sandwich or something?
No.
Hey, work on your attitude, mate. You just got a free pass. You should be grateful.
I know. I am.
Act like it then.
I'll just get changed there.
You did well today. Thought the name Kieran Mitchell might have been mentioned, though. Glad it wasn't. That might have been another Kieran altogether.
Who is this mysterious Pete with no surname?
Well, he gave them his phone number. They'll find him.
I'm never going to make up for it, am I? The past.
Whether he understands it or not, you're showing how much you care.
I'm sorry for taking it out on you.
It's okay.
No, it's not. To him, I am a terminally bad mother.
I mean, don't beat
and
yourself...
calling the cops was just one more dear memory for him to hold on to, wasn't it?
Well, just give him some time to think and talk to him again.
And say what? I love you, Daniel. I'm here for you, Daniel. I want to be a good mother, Daniel. It's nothing new.
Look, just listen and take it from there.
I have evacuated the extradural hematoma. There is some limited damage of the right optic nerve. I am now working to save the sight in his right eye. Dr. Fredericks, how is that nasal cavity coming?
The damage is extensive. Oh.
Is there a problem?
The bone fragments are going to be really difficult to remove.
Did it penetrate the maxillary sinus?
Yes.
Extensive nerve damage?
Yes.
This seriously increases our table time. Dr. Derville, are you willing to proceed?
Well, the patient is currently stable, nonetheless. Shall we call your registrar?
He's operating.
Chris is available.
Dr. Fredericks, are you willing to proceed or not?
There really is a lot of swelling, but I guess so.
Then we'll proceed.
The oxygen you just gave Mr. Crosby wasn't charted, was it?
No.
No ways. Next time, just wait for the consultant or the registrar or the house surgeon. Just don't go ahead and do it yourself.
I would have done exactly the same thing.
What? My patient has shortness of breath? Yes, I'd give oxygen. Whether the busy doctor currently in recess has had time to chart it or not.
Tons. It wasn't urgent. Shortness of breath can make some people panicky. Why take the risk?
Granted. Do you think he was panicky?
No.
Thank you. You better get back to him. I think the patient can afford to wheeze just a little, so the doctor is reminded which jobs are his and which are ours.
Oh, for goodness sake. Add up the amount of time we spend discussing this stuff. We're hardly working, let alone working to rule.
Remind me again whose side you're on?
Everything under control?
You need to chat oxygen for the man in cubicle 1.
O2 coming up.
Dr. Fredericks, is it proving to be too difficult?
It is.
Would it be easier if we wait until the swelling went down?
Yes.
The patient will be admitted to HDU and surgery will proceed as soon as possible.
Will Chris be assisting?
Yes.
Very wise.
No, Dr. Derville, I was not very wise. I will review the situation and apply better judgment.
I know you're angry. In a lot of ways, you have a right to be. It wasn't fair to lie to you when you were a kid. Children deserve to know the truth about who their mum is or their dad, and I thought that we had sorted all of that out, but we didn't, really, did we? Do you wish that you could rewind the last couple of months, make some different choices?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's what I used to wish too. I'd lie awake at night, rewind the last 17 years, make some different choices about you. But I can't. None of us can change the past, Daniel.
I know.
And like you, I had some big decisions to make. And I was scared, but if I'd known then what I know now, then things would have been different.
Okay, I get it. You're sorry.
Yeah, but you're still angry. That's what's driving your bad behaviour, isn't it?
Whatever.
No, but it's not whatever, though. Not to me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You are everything to me. And not just because I lost a baby. And not just because my health is packing in and my career's not working out. You're my son. I don't want to ever let you down ever again.
I don't want to let you down either.
Do you mean that? Well, then we have to start being a lot more honest with each other. If you feel angry with me, then you get it out in the open and then we can deal with it together, okay? That's what I want.
I want that too.
It means so much to me. I love you, Daniel.
I love you too.
No prizes for guessing who you're cheering for. Excuse me? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. Are you talking about Maxwell? Obviously. He has got you eating out of the palm of his hand. Oh, that's rubbish. You've got the hots for him, and there goes your loyalty.
Now, just wait a minute. You are only the union delegate. You don't even have the right to call a strike or work to rule.
This isn't about striking or working to rule.
Then what is it about?
It is about nurses sticking to their employment contracts until they get respect.
I'll tell you who needs some respect. The patients, who get a lower standard of care when nurses aren't allowed to follow their conscience or use their own common sense, which seems to be what you want.
Nurses who are respected, who are given the resources they need, and who are not overworked are better nurses. You must agree with that.
Or what? You'll accuse me of being a traitor? You're just on a power trip, Tracy.
I can't believe that you would take that sleazeball side over your fellow nurses.
Yeah, well, maybe I think he's better than that.
No, you think he's a bit of all right. And you are so wrong.
So I just have to do this community service.
School?
It's like rubbish duty at school, except times 20.
Better than jail or something.
Yeah. Did you stash for the rest of the MP3s?
Behind my dad's home gym, in the garage. No one goes there, and it's dry as.
Cool. Leave them there till I work out how to sell them off.
I was just gonna wrap them up, put them in the rubbish. Isn't it evidence?
No, it's money in the bank, you idiot.
What about Pete? You stole him what? $4 grand?
Well, he'll be laying low. I'll come up with a plan, all right?
Does this plan involve a broken arm? Like hunters?
So how's your big day in court?
I got diversion.
Did my name come up?
No, only Pete's. So it's all sweet.
Good, well, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, and I wouldn't go crossing Pete again. He doesn't have a nice friendly diversion scheme like the police.
Given the circumstances, the patient is doing well.
The vision in his right eye is compromised and he needs a facial reconstruction. Now he needs to go back to theatre. If I'd paged Dr. Warner, the outcome may have been different.
Things became far more complex than you anticipated. You didn't know you needed Chris until you needed Chris. Meanwhile, you haven't given me an answer.
What was the question?
Dinner tomorrow. 12,421. I'm having trouble with the next one, though. I might actually need to get out a calculator. Oh, hello. Chris.
Gabrielle? Hello. You did ask me to come in, didn't you?
Yes, I need to check your availability for tomorrow.
Oh, so you have something tantalising for me after all.
Yes, face-saving surgery.
My favourite kind. I'm flattered you thought of me.
It's fair to say you're the only one for Gabrielle now.
I thought you'd gone off me, to be honest.
Oh, no, Chris. I think you'll find she needs you more than ever.
Come in. Oh, hi, it's you.
Yeah. Hey, do you have the number for the body corporate? I think my place has got a leak.
Yeah, sure, I'll just get it.
Hey, any neighbourly handyman type task that needs doing, just holler.
Seriously?
Yeah, you show me anything that's broken, I'll fix it. Come on. What do you got?
Oh, no, I just let the place go to the pack.
Come on. Are we talking about the toaster?
The toaster only does one side, but I can live with that. It's the fridge light. It only goes on when it feels like it.
Oh, well, go get a screwdriver and take a look.
No.
Won't be long.
No.
Why not?
Here's that number.
Cheers. Hey, it might just be a connection.
You can leave now.
Have I done something wrong?
Yeah, sorry. It's just the doctor-nurse battle lines. I've been in enough trouble today for going soft.
On the enemy?
Yes.
Which is me?
Yes.
Sorry I've put you in that position.
Yeah. Well,
Exit stage left.
sorry. Yeah. Good luck with the, leaky apartment.
Thanks.
Oh, what's wrong? That emergency surgery. Dr. Fredericks was out of his depth. I should have called Chris.
Well, why didn't you? He was right across the road.
I thought Dr. Fredericks would be suitable.
Well, how could he be? Chris is the best. You know that.
Yes.
I don't understand why you're suddenly not using him. Is it this thing with Luke?
What thing with Luke?
He's got you all aflutter, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't.
Don't lie to me. You're no good at it.
I know.
So it is this thing with Luke. You don't know whether you're coming or going, and that is actually a good sign.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Adrenaline, confusion. It means you have strong feelings for him.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Look at you. You're a mess.
It's not Luke that I have feelings for.
Right. Well, who then?
Chris.
What?
I have feelings for Chris.
Feelings of respect, admiration.
No, stronger feelings. That's why I can't work with him.
Sorry?
I've fallen in love with him.
Stay with us here on RTE1 for plenty of new drama for the summer. The Good Wife returns for a new season, and in the face of serious financial difficulties, a corrupt cop is the least of Alicia's worries. That begins Thursday night at 10:15.